Made you start doing that as a young guy because a little young chick tell you stink. And that's how we develop. Like, oh, shit. Yeah.
And it was women. It was like, yo, come on, yo, you had that shit on for like 2 days, 3 days. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta change it up, like get it together. But like I said, 90% of what a man do during the course of a day is for a woman. Um, I just want black women because sometimes I think today's black women don't understand how important that they are. We cannot do shit without y'all. That's just the God honest truth. I can't do shit without my wife. I can't cook. I can't. Rob was talking about cooking shit on the show earlier. I can't cook a motherfucker. The shit I cook gonna kill me.
Sure.
My wife always get on me about that. Like when I say that, shit, you can't. The shit I can cook is not made for human consumption. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I can cook.
I can cook for myself. You understand? I can cook to survive, but I can't.
Anybody eat that shit? Survival food. We got a can of beans and one biscuit and shit.
But real quick, Tavon Darnell said accountability. Women, I guess saying women need to take accountability. Yeah. He came back to say facts.
Yeah, we gonna get to that.
Somebody else said,
but I don't think the black woman understands how important she is. The majority of the shit, I'm not placing blame. I'm giving you the facts. The reason why we are where we are today is because of
what?
It's because of women. Women, you run the household for like the last 20 to 25 years. You have to take some accountability for this bullshit that's going on.
That's why it's called Mother Earth. It comes from y'all.
Just being honest with you. You have to the reason why these niggas are so soft. Why they wearing pocketbooks and they pants tight as a motherfucker like ballerina pants?
A wise man told me before, Sam, like, any beef, you can dig through the beef and peel it back, it's a bitch. And I'm going to tell you the nigga that told me that was Keno. Every time it's a beef or something like that, you peel it through, there's a bitch standing right there, the root of it.
Hey, I'm living proof.
So when people say pussy ain't power, you lying like a motherfucker because pussy is power out here.
The beef that I had doing all the shit that I had, it had something to do with it.
See, my only problem with it, with all of it, I ain't attacking none of the ladies. I mean, it's just a lack of education out here. Now you not knowing where certain shit came from. Your attitudes came from buck breaking. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-oh.
That's where it came from because what they wanted to do.
Read the Willie Lynch speech. Read the whole speech.
What they wanted to do, they took the strongest men and they brought him in front of his family and shit, brought all his friends, his kids, and everything.
Yeah, public rapings.
They beat the shit out of him and they raped him. Like, and it don't matter that, you know, he's under those circumstances. You saw your man get violated, right? So now, what you're gonna do is you're gonna raise your son to be meek, soft, so he won't get what old Mister did to dad, right? And then you're gonna teach your daughter to lead the family and carry the weight, to be the smart one, and this keeps on going.
It's time to break the time to break
over 400 years.
And they said if you would continually do it to yourself, you need to really break the Willie Lynch speech down and read the whole speech.
All of it is.
When I had my store, right, it was kind of like mandatory when guys like, because I know so many people, they would come in and support. I wouldn't even let people buy shit. They had to read the fucking speech. You had to read it. Nigga, take it home and read it. And then come back and let's rap about it because you need to understand what was done to you as people and you're still in your DNA to this day. Trauma does not leave.
It does not.
I'm gonna say something right now, man. It's gonna sound kind of disrespectful coming on, but think about it. Every piece of shit ass nigga came from his mother.
Real quick. Andre Smith said, y'all talking factual word. Quintonia, I believe I'm pronouncing it correctly. She said, thank you, Sam, for the acknowledgement, but I will not take the blame for these men wearing purses.
Can I break this
So
down?
who else
Can
can
I
we
break this
blame?
down real quick? I'm gonna break this down. So this is what happened. You're saying you can't take the blame, but when a woman raises a man or a man boy, right? He doesn't have a balance. He is more feminine than he is masculine. When he's raised by women, women are confrontational. I'm trying to tell you, if you grew up with your father and your father had any goddamn sense and you got in a fight, your father used logic, your mother want to go physical.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not out of 10 niggas, at least 7 niggas gonna say my father was the one was like, yo, hold up, what happened? Why such and such? You know why? Because a man know what war entails. A man knows somebody gonna get hurt, and a man knows somebody gonna get hurt. Then some other family members gonna get involved. Now guns come out, the knife come out. It's a whole rack load of shit that domino after that. So we need to know what the fuck happened.
Like you gotta, a man gonna tell you how to strategize. Cause I got that from 2 men in my life. One was my father, so I wasn't really listening. But then when I would go around Kenny house, and his father would say the same thing, like,
So it was like,
don't deal with it when you angry.
Let me give you another
Catch him
perspective.
later.
And this is another reason. This is another reason. See, we came up when social media, when Facebook first came out around Father's Day. All of these women congratulate me.
I'm the father.
I'm
the
being
father.
a father. I mean, happy Father's Day. But I'm gonna tell you from a male's perspective what that does, right? If you're a single mother, obviously you done had some beef with baby dad, right? And your son, you his first love, right? He team mom. He don't give a shit what's going on. He team mom. But he sees mom have conflict with men all the time, right? And then he goes into puberty and he starts
called learned behavior.
The things he starts seeing in himself the things that he's seen in the behaviors of the men that you dealt with, either his father, boyfriends, or whatever.
You don't even realize.
Now he feel crazy because he feel like he betraying you by feeling like a man, and he don't have nobody to tell him that you supposed to feel like that. So he fighting against manhood because he think he's betraying his mom.
But what about the ones that really set their sons up by keeping their son under their wing all the time? They not focusing on their life or what they want to do in life, or is getting a man or anything like that. They more focused. They more focused on you really holding this dude back. Like, I'm like, yo, he goes with you on every trip, everywhere, always with him. I'm like, okay, it's cool to be a good mother. Yeah. But I'm like, God damn, let him grow.
As black people, we need to start really analyzing shit for what the fuck it is. Fuck all your emotions and your feelings about how you feel about something. Get to the point of what the fuck is really going on in real life. So when you see me post something and I say real life, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm talking about real life. Fuck all that shit you made up in your head. Yeah. Women, you cannot raise a fucking man. You can't do it. You think you can, but you cannot. It takes a man to teach a man how to be a man. At some point, now listen to what I'm saying. At some point, you need both parents. But it's very important because you never know when the fuck it might come for whatever child. This child at 10 might need to see the man. This child at 7 might need to see his mother. This is what I'm getting at. This is why I'm saying that y'all are so important. You need to stop fucking around, twerking, and all this dumbass shit. You need to learn
I'm making a TikTok video.
So you can learn how to operate in a a fucking relationship. Because this shit is important.
Take your
We
funky
need-
ass to the PTA meeting, bitch.
We need to see a fucking a structure. We don't have a structure. You know what our structure is? Fuck a nigga, get pregnant and raise the child by yourself. That's the structure. That shit not working. It's not working.
Real quick, Jessica Brooklyn said, I raised my son. I raised my son all, I guess she meant by myself. I kept him in sports around some real stand-up kings, and he turned out amazing. We need to pay more attention to our kids instead of just allowing social media to raise them. This is just my opinion. As a woman, she should not allow these type of men around her kids. Yes, this is real life shit. Quintonia came back to say, this is true. This is so true. Jessica Brooklyn came back to say, no, it takes men. I agree. I agree, because I used to call the coaches and tell them my son was acting up. And they used to have him.
And all they gotta do is show
extra
up. That's it.
something. He did not like that when the men got together on him. Not to mention a couple of ass whoopings they gave him.
Let me tell you, you know what? See, I'm solution driven, right? And I'm gonna tell you how to take care of that, man. If you got a son, see, you want a man, right? As a woman, you want a man, right? Now list the things that you want in a man. Now look at your son. Is he that shit? Would you take a man
Test.
like your son? Would you, if you met your son, he wasn't your son, would you date that nigga? That's your product. You know what I'm saying? So put the best product you can out there. And if you wondering why you're not receiving a good product, you're not putting a good product out there.
True shit, Ken. True shit.
And listen to this.
Damn.
So let's go to say about the pocketbooks and all that. I'm gonna spend that on y'all. Because this is the problem. Y'all raise these feminine ass niggas. Y'all accepting the fact that these niggas walk around with these tight ass clothes, high rollers, and pocketbooks. You accept that.
No, I did the experiment.
You understand what I'm saying? So who fault is that? Niggas doing that because, like I said, 90% of what a nigga do is for a fucking woman. So if he see you accepting that, the nigga that's getting money say this is what's popping. The bitch is like this is what I'm gonna do. And it's the same thing with y'all. It's the same thing with women. This is what y'all do. Oh, the BBL was popping. Y'all thought that's what we like. So that's what the fuck all y'all ran out and did for the last fucking since 2018.
I got another solution for you. Right? I said this a couple of weeks ago. if you young and you meet a dude and you dig that dude, help him get his own place. Let him learn how to live by his motherfucking self.
Stop allowing that nigga to come over and fucking date that. Then the next thing you know, he got his Under Armour bag ass shit.
He's sitting there
all
with
his
big,
shit there.
blowing big weed in your.
If you take a dude that has had a chain of women from his mom, he a baby 5'10" dick ass nigga. I'm trying to tell you. He don't know how to do nothing. He went from his
He
mom
can't change the
to
fucking
another
time.
woman's
He don't want to get out the
to
car,
another woman's
put
house,
gas in your
to
car.
your house.
This is the shit that y'all learn to accept.
The other night, man, I stopped at the gas station, man, and I had to take a picture of it. And dude probably looked at me like, "Why are you taking a picture of me?" I'm like, "I ain't pressed about you because you a sucker to me anyway." I took a picture of his bitch pumping gas while he's sitting
in the
there.
car chilling.
He like it's. I'm like, damn, the rolls are really. It's usually the
But
business picture they have.
For you young niggas, if you watching or you see this, that shit is gay. That's gay. A man takes care of a fucking woman. Women don't do all that. That's not shit that women supposed to do. That's not normal, nigga.
And I'm like, yo,
You're not supposed to be in the car as a man talking about the ops might see you. Bitch, stop being ops then. Get out of the lane that you in. Do something else with your life. Go work at Kentucky Fried and then go get a part-time at Walmart, nigga, because you ain't making shit.
Yeah. Then the ops won't see you.
You're not making no money. Especially if you're selling weed, you're not making money unless you got pounds of that shit. So don't sit up here and act like you doing something with it.
The saddest shit, man, I seen a nigga around my neighborhood, man. He about my age, man, gas big homie. I'm like, yo, you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
That shit's sad,
Oh,
man.
you are out here selling weed.
You selling weed.
Real quick, Fluffy Butterfly 46 over on Instagram said, like it's the norm. They act like it's the norm. The shit isn't the norm. A man is supposed to do all that.
That's why we got the problems we have, man.
We gotta get back to the basics, man, and it boils down to the women. If the women gotta have that, they gotta want that. They gotta make these niggas change, which means you have to fucking change. Yeah. You gotta go back to the fucking talk to that nigga on the phone. Stop giving these. I'ma say it again. Stop fucking. Stop.
I was gonna say
stop fucking.
And to piggyback on what Sam is saying, stop letting the bum in. That shit like a vampire. You know, you gotta let a vampire in your house for that motherfucker to suck you dry. And that's what happened. Then when the shit don't fit the bill or the jig is up with the bitch, then he got an attitude and he leaves. These niggas are funny to me. You know what I'm saying? You leave,
I'm not.
but you go right back to mama house.
Because my wife told me this. She was like, sometimes you seem like you woman. I'm not. I'm just.
I hear that shit all the time. I don't give a fuck.
I talk about. I want you to get an understanding of what the fuck is really going on. This shit is not a fucking game. Without y'all, there is no us. It start with you. We can't do shit without black women. There is no black man without a black woman. We can't even get here without you.
It's so crazy how they just piss on out here and tell us it's raining, because see, like this right here, they break this down. See, they know all of this shit. You know, that's why you got stuff like ladies' night. You can find a ladies' night any night.
Crabs and shit. I gotta go put some crabs.
Whatever the women doing,
it's the men doing some crabs.
And some Casamigo.
The music industry, they know. Even if you're a gangster rapper, you gotta have something for the ladies, because the ladies gonna be like, "Boo, listen to this." And he gonna put it in, and man, he gonna be like, "Oh shit."
We said, "I want to make you mine, smack your fat behind, cause I love you, girl."
Y'all get tired of your on Instagram, fucking butterfly said, these women allow these men to think that the shit is okay.
That shit ain't okay, nigga. Be a fucking man. Stop wearing fucking your pants 3 inches over top of your shoes like fucking Pee Wee Herman and your
alfalfa.
Just because you got a gun in your fanny pack, it's still a fucking fanny.
Yeah, right.
Or purse string. But check this out, right? So what I noticed, all my brothers is DJs, right? You know, I'm always somewhere, club, lounge, or I'm somewhere where the music at. It is sad that a 50-year-old woman don't want to hear nothing from her past or the music she grew up on. They are dying to hear trap music. That is so fucking sad. It is sad. I get up in the morning, 7:30, I'm taking my grandson to school. I get to the fucking school, all of the women pull up, bumping all trap music, high as they can fucking turn it at 7:30 in the morning, and you wonder why everything in your life is negative, man.
With a bonnet and lashes. Take that shit off. We don't like it.
That goofy ass.
You mad at me because you spoke to me and I don't remember who
Ratchet TV. Yeah.
Check this out. People speak to you and you don't know them because everything on them is fake. I don't remember that person.
Yeah, right.
I don't know you like that.
And they get mad about that shit too.
I don't remember you. Oh, you look totally different now.
You motherfucker.
Your eyelashes long. I got long eyelashes. I had them all my life. I don't understand why the fuck y'all want these motherfuckers. They annoying.
Getting your eyes.
You know what I'm saying? You got
somebody gotta blow in your eyes.
And you got fucking you might well, cause my wife always did get mad when I said it. You might well get your hair cut like this, cause you got on a different wig every third season. You got on a different wig. You got 7, 8 layers in your hair.
But some of them don't even change
I don't
the
know
wig.
you. I don't remember what you look like.
That shit smell like mousetrap glue and peanut butter.
Rob crazy. I've never heard that conversation before.
What?
Ain't no babies being made without both parents in relationships that work.
Go ahead, son.
Don't disappear.
Go ahead, son.
They get left there with them.
And then you niggas
take care of your
all
fucking
out here
kids.
running and gunning.
Take care of your kids.
If you gonna bust your gun, you gotta watch where you busting that, cause you might hit something.
Leave your boyfriend alone and
then
take
you
care of
ain't-
your
You
kids.
contributing to the rest to the bullshit, not breaking the
Man.
cycle, not raising your fucking children.
Let me tell you this. Like today, right? Today, had to cut the check for a family that got to get the fuck out of Dodge because of what their kid did. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then the kid is in jail, but niggas is on some
Niggas
so
is they on
Yeah.
that.
out everything.
Just
You know
because,
what I'm saying?
real
'Cause of
quick.
what he
Yeah,
did.
'cause it was different back in our
We didn't
day.
do women and
A
children.
nigga was
We ain't do that.
safe if he ran in Miss Shirley house. Like,
Niggas
he
didn't do
played
that.
cards with my mother on Saturday. Man, fuck, I'm gonna run in there and shoot them for.
But they don't even
You understand what I'm saying?
real quick over on Instagram, Miss Whining Hills, which will be in the building next week, said unfortunately it's generational and they don't want anything out of life, which continues the trauma. Rodney Pierce said it's simply called being a responsible parent. Everybody needs both
But
parties.
that's a learned behavior.
Hold
Most
up,
people
hold up.
didn't get a chance
Let me
to learn.
let me throw
But
something
now,
out
at
there.
the age you are old enough, you should have an understanding on how
Right.
this shit fucking works.
I'm sick of
And it's
not gonna
people
you're
our
not gonna guilt
age
trip me
that's
on that.
still on the same shit
I'ma
too.
tell
So you can't say and blame it on just one generation.
But
The
you know
shit
what?
came from somewhere.
I kind of agree with what he's saying. Responsible parenting. See, I'm gonna tell you where people get shit wrong, right? See, when you move out your parents' house, you looking for something cheap where you can grow at, right? So you end up in the hood because it's cheap and you're supposed to be grown.
And that's the
People
setup too.
think that you're supposed
Come out the porch
to
on a yacht.
lock in to that community and stay in that community forever. But I'm gonna tell you something, man. You only loved amongst the have-nots as long as you have not. If you
The minute
growing,
you a notch
they
ahead
don't want
above,
you there no
oh
more.
nigga, they slapping you down.
you supposed to get the fuck out of there. Take your
What's
money
that shit you always say,
and go.
Rod?
$1 over rent.
Yeah.
That's how my mother said. You got $1 rent money, nigga.
Motherfucker
Extra
coming.
shrimp in your yard, nigga. They coming, nigga.
Yeah. You got the jumbo, nigga? Like, how the fuck you get the jumbo?
Miss
And then
Whining
it-
Hills said it's hard to understand anything different when it's normalized.
And that's what I'm saying. They take our women gonna have to turn the bus around.
The problem is
The
everybody.
niggas ain't gonna do it.
I'ma just say it.
The women only do it because the women be like, oh, that's cute.
I'm gonna say this shit.
Well, you know, it's homeboy like, I gotta do that too.
The problem is we always
Hold
talk
up,
about
kiddo.
how hard the shit is instead of
Exactly.
talking about
A solution.
how to getting it right.
And that's what I'm talking about.
Talking about what could be, but when a motherfucker say, "Well, we should do this," they be like,
Yeah.
"Man, it's hard. It's
Yeah.
hard. It's better. It's easier said
Yeah.
than
Program
done."
yourself on
That's
that
what
way.
I'm
Nobody
That's
want
what
to
I'm
Program
saying.
yourself that way.
It's easier said than done.
No,
Nobody
the
wants
fucking
to
thing.
tell me what the
No,
problem
it's not.
is, you the
I slept on a
Just
fucking
do
pool
it.
table. You can't have a conversation with me about nothing about struggling because I've been there. I've done that shit. I slept on a fucking pool table. I used to put my shit in the pockets, motherfucker. I ain't even have a pillow. I had a fucking wrapped up sheet and a quilt, and I had that shit as a pillow. Don't tell me about no fucking struggle.
But long as
Shit.
long as the women takes the money and run, it's not going to change. They're not going to allow a man to get in front of that money. Soon as a female, they have a kid.
That's part of the conversation that ain't gonna let it get fixed. Fuck no. Fuck
We coming up on this
You gotta
generation,
just stop.
and remember I said this because we gonna live long enough to see it. We coming up on a generation where ain't nobody getting married no more. That shit is out the door. You know why? Because the way that it's being presented now, because that's what it really is, and the way when you break it down in layman's terms, it's a contract. Ain't nobody signing no contracts. It ain't gonna happen.
They going out like
Niggas
Lamar.
out here know they gonna get to the bag, and they think, I'm not giving that bitch none of my money. That's what everybody's thinking. Because as a black man, you know how hard it is to get the money. And then here it is, you go through all your shit, okay, and y'all don't work out. And then now she get all your shit. Nobody doing that.
See, that's because a lot of times, a
They're
lot
not
of niggas don't realize it too. Like, yo, you marrying a cake cutter. You understand what I'm saying? With it, a lot of females or whatever, they just want the glamorous life of the wedding
The wedding and
instead of oh, look at it. And then 2 weeks
After
later,
the glow wear off, they don't want it.
it's like, oh,
Women do
man,
that a
I
lot,
can't
though.
stand him.
Women do that a lot.
He buy me too
You
much.
ask for something,
He's
right?
too nice.
This is what I'm saying. You ask for these things. And like, man, my cousin, we was talking, we had a conversation the other day, and we were saying it. The time period that we grew up, man, the women were saying niggas want shit. Okay, so we tried to break that and curve that. We stayed with our women, we raised our kids, and we always still wound up in some bullshit later. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's like after you get over that one thing that you say that's what you wanted, a nigga give you that, and it's just like a kid. Now you put that toy down, you wanna go put this, pick up this toy. You know what I'm saying? That's not on us. I'm already busting my ass giving you what the fuck you asked me for. Then you don't want that no more. You want to go backwards and regress and go do some dumbass shit and try to start your life all over.
But you already know what it is, yo. Like my peoples had told me, she just broke it down really to one term. Like, yo, women are just indecisive creatures.
Oh man!
So you fall into that.
The show described the girl so cold because she don't know where to go. Something to eat at.
You take out the average female, you meet her, you talk to her on the phone. Hey, they always want to go out, right? But she said, okay, I'm going to take you out. What do they do? Oh, well, I don't know where to, well, I like that. But I like, where we going to go?
32 years.
Then they get to where you take them and they don't like it.
This to me all the time. I said, what you want to do? I want to go somewhere. Well, what do you want to do? It don't matter. But then if I say, all right, I want to go, I like to go to fucking Outback. I like to eat at Outback. I don't want that. That's not what I want. But you just said whatever I want to do. But then if I say whatever you want to do, no, whatever you want to do. No,
it's never what you want to do, Sammy. Only on Father's Day.
Not even that.
That's when you can get what you want.
Not even that.
This is where the freedom of society is destroying our culture and the nuclear family. People need to wake up and break this curse.
Yes, fucking rule.
Absolutely.
I think I'm not gonna lie. Before they bought us here, so-called bought us here, how we was moving in tribes, because it's still practiced amongst different cultures now. I think you should have many as wives as you can fucking afford. And y'all need to get on board with that shit because it'll fix a lot of shit. You don't feel like fucking a nigga that night? She can fuck. You don't feel like cooking? She can cook. You know what I'm saying? The problem is women don't like women. Women can't get along with other women.
That's the problem. That's the
one
problem.
of your problems.
Yeah, what you
And
say?
then, and I know what
Funky green rash.
I know what the comments get ready to be. Well, let me have 2 men. Well, have 2 men. If you can have 2 men, would you do it? No, the fuck you wouldn't. You scared to do it because you scared what the fuck everybody think about it. You know what I'm saying? I would rather my motherfucking peoples have whoever the fuck they wanted, and I did what I wanted as long as we was fucking happy. I don't give a fuck who thought about what the fuck they thought about.
That's
You
what
understand
people
what I'm
always
saying?
worry about
but
what people
I think-
think on the
I think
outside.
what people's biggest problems on both sides. Women worry about impressing other women. Dudes worry about impressing other dudes. And that's always been like
That's the
that.
basics.
I mean,
That's the
growing up,
basics.
you have dudes, and it's something that I just never been down with. You know, that's because I wasn't into the hood shit. It was crazy to me. They was like, you gonna be down, yo? Yeah, because I'm gonna die for you.
What he say, yo? What he say, yo?
Are you gonna die for this shit? No.
You do like the father on Friday? No.
You stepped out of that bed with the prettiest young lady ever. And you want to go to church?
No, a lot of the problem is, man, is like I said, man, people when they say childhood, everybody need validation.
You turn 50 and you want to get your body done.
Like,
We knew you for fucking since the 70s, and now all of a sudden you this different person.
it's so bad now.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
You got niggas out here that's like women, man. They want more attention than the bras.
But everything.
I used to talk to a bitch, and this bitch pushing 50 and talking about, yeah, because I want to look nice in my clothes now. Bitch, you want to get a fake ass so people can look at it.
I asked this question, right? It's 2 things I ask women that
Her stomach look like
do anything
homework.
to their ass and all this shit. I asked 2 questions, 2 real questions. Have you had a conversation with a girl that you grew up with or know that has a big ass her whole life? Have you talked to her? I don't think you did. Now, my second thing is the realest shit. And if a woman asks her this question, that means she's got her brain together a little bit. How many niggas you know had a dick big enough to get back there and fuck you out in your lifetime? So now you got this big dumbass butt, and now you mad because can't nobody fuck you.
I don't know who the fuck that dealing with. When they come through, get on Big Joe. We gonna get it done. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know who's saying me right.
On your shoulder. Nigga, dude, listen to what I'm saying. That's some real
You gotta
shit.
part it
for a
like
woman,
the
though.
Red Sea, my
You know what I'm
nigga.
saying? That's some real shit for
Oh, I
a
forgot I
woman.
work at
So now you gonna fuck your odds up. Or whoever you want.
Come on, let's go for a walk.
You understand what I'm saying?
Come out the
That's the realest shit ever.
Put your towel on and
Boy, you gonna have to
do a nasty
bend
dance.
Y'all on Instagram, Johnny Pierce said, just because you can do it doesn't mean the shit is good for you. Find your individual happy place and live your best life right there.
Shut up. If a bitch want to get a fake ass, that's on you. I don't give a shit. But once niggas start flying to Miami getting 10 extra inches of dick, you gonna be mad.
You don't even have to do that because it's the same way with the men, man. Like you go in the gym to work out. I'm 47. I mean, these dudes grunting and hollering. Oh, no, I've done all of that shit. This is the one thing that never happened though. When I take my shirt off, though, one female ever asked me how much I live.
Yeah.
None.
So why?
So I keep it with the small wheels. I just keep it ting, 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 ting.
Ting.
This motherfucker.
A light sweat. You don't have to
Extra
sweat.
extra reps.
So I'm gonna get the arms back one day.
I don't like the workout. I don't like how I look.
As long as I can lift 4 pounds, I'm good.
Little weights.
But for real, man, it's like we get down to the real deal with it. We really gotta dig a little deep because we still be at surface level on a lot of shit in life. We don't get deep enough. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women dealing with their insecurities in their 50s, and it's playing out. And when you go out, if you go out enough, you see it. You know what I'm saying?
I
And
think
the
they
same
do
thing
it
with
just
the
because they
dudes.
can, son.
No, because I'm ready to get to the other side of it.
Yeah.
You see it with the dudes too. Nigga, your designers and all that shit is not a superpower. Your car is not a superpower. It's not. I'm gonna be honest with you. I can show up any fucking where and be myself, and I'll get more respect than you would with your $1,000 shoes.
I went to a pool party this summer with some dad shorts on and some beat up New Balance.
Man, confidence.
And in 4 hours, I was.
She over there. We was just at the pool.
Confidence is something to say. Is I mean that's.
I'ma just be me in any situation, and I let it be.
They
known.
love the funny
I
fat
tell
guy.
everybody this: if you see me 9 times out of 10, I got on some Old Navy jeans.
Any chick you can make laugh.
I got on a fucking shirt that potentially probably came from Target or Walmart. I like Target, by the way.
Yeah.
I might spend a couple of hours on my shoes, but I'm not doing all of that. You know why? Because I've learned over the years.
Target has great quality.
Yeah, they have some nice shoes, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Man, listen,
The good
and
fellas.
then I learned how to shop by hanging with my wife. My wife used to say, "Come on, I'm gonna go here and go there." And then I used to go in the spot, and I'm like, "Let me go in the men's section." And now I'm in Ross. I'm like, "Damn, this is a nice fucking hoodie."
Right.
Fuck. Oh, I'm in Marshalls now. Oh, damn, that's a nice motherfucking shirt. Damn, that's a nice motherfucking sweater. And James, motherfucker, I buy clothes from anywhere. I buy what I like.
And we
I
all
have to
come
have
from
some shit that
the
somebody name
era
passes on
of going up Charlie Rudo's and spending all your goddamn money.
You can get some slick pants, a throw rug, a pillow, and some clippers for your face.
I learned
Yeah.
that
All in one
budget
shot.
shopping
It ain't shaving cream.
Actually, and then he don't even know. But from Tone, because years ago, Tone used to be like, I got such a from Gabe, but every time you see him, the nigga used to look so fly.
It's how you put it
Like,
together.
always look good.
Nigga, we was in
My
Miami.
sister used to be
We
like,
in Miami,
"Oh,
right?
shit."
Hold up. We in Miami, right?
They got the
I got on some white ass, and I got on a pair of white Levi ripped up shorts, and I got on the Oodles the Noodle shirt before niggas even seen it. I'm talking, right? I'm in the party, everybody like, yo, fuck you get that shirt from? $9.99 from Target, nigga.
Right.
And you think you doing something, and you got on every name brand thing under the sun, with your diamonds.
Well, I
blinking
kick up
that you don't even
Walmart.
know if they real.
The rack of shirts in Walmart in the summer, that's all I wear. You always gonna see me either a white tee, all white, a all black tee, or a Walmart t-shirt with might have a puppy on it. But it's definitely gonna match the slick ass tennis I got on.
Saying on it, I feel like that.
That's it.
Yeah.
Same with.
I don't give a fuck what a nigga. A nigga ain't finna come up to me, yo, oh, let me see what that is.
Right. Exactly.
That shit ain't gonna happen.
But I learned a long time ago because I had an experiment, right? Okay, so what was the shit on QVC that came out? The diamond, what was it? Some kind of diamond?
The diamondoids.
No, the Dominique shit or something. Some kind of diamonds they had that wasn't diamonds. They was glass. And I told nigga, I said, me being me,
You can wait.
I can go buy the platinum chain and put this shit in there and you wouldn't know what the fuck I had.
Yeah.
You would think, damn, that nigga doing it.
Cause a nigga
And I
ain't gonna,
spent shit.
cause a
And
nigga
what-
is
and
not
then
going to
Shaq
test it.
gonna say, nigga, I ain't never had real jewelry.
Yeah.
For what?
But I got the money to get it. What to? But I'd rather have the money than the shit. Real quick over on Instagram, Rodney Pierce said egomania is rapid. And most ninjas' egos is based on material shit.
But because they think it's a superpower. It's not.
But that's a weak-minded man.
Honestly, all right, so we got a woman in the room.
You have the biggest car represents a little
When a
wood.
woman see that, right? Your car, your clothes, all they know is they know how much you pay for that shit.
You pulling the wrong.
They can get something out of you. That's how they look at
Now,
that
I'm
shit.
going to say this, Sam. I'm not that kind of woman. But
The average woman think like
the
that.
average, the overwhelming.
If he gonna spend 10 on that,
But listen,
I can get a stack.
to
That's how they
piggyback a
think.
little bit
A
on
stack
what
ain't
Rodney
ain't
Pierce
too
just
much.
said,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna say this. I was at a spot one time, and I was ear hustling. I heard a dude trying to talk to the chick. His rap game was so whack. He telling her like, yeah, you know, I do this such and such. Yeah, I got that drop top BMW out there, or whatever. Know what she said? Oh, that's cute. I got a such and such.
Herself.
And my son got this kind of Benz and this, that, and the third, and she's running it down. So the nigga, you ain't really got nothing to stand on. Why the fuck did you lead off with that?
Because the average
You're
female.
gonna be like,
doesn't
man,
think that-
I sweep
the
up
girl
hot.
that he been meeting, he think that's what it's
average
about.
female.
But it's narrow-minded, and it shows you haven't grown
Nowadays,
past the
women
material
got
shit.
more money than niggas.
Yeah.
Niggas that's hustling. Women got regular jobs.
She said, yeah, I got
two.
2012. She said, oh, yeah, well, I got the 19
Now he looking stupid.
with the whole roof that go away in the trunk. Not the cloth shit that fold back like a cabriolet. Like, you might as well have a Solara, nigga,
Right,
compared to what this bitch got.
Read that.
And-
money. He said,
And she said, enjoy
He
your
said,
night
them gold-
and
them
pay
gold
for
digger
his
punch.
drinks. I said, God damn, he got bitched.
Man, my man, because that's some true shit right there. All you do is watch them gold digger pranks.
No, I don't.
Them gold digger pranks be hilarious, though.
God.
Oh, about what the nigga had a car and
Greg, DJ Money Lucas,
Yeah.
look at them gold digger pranks.
Facts.
Facts. What gold digger pranks?
The nigga that go on YouTube and pull up in the Lambo, try to act holler at the girl, or she don't see the car first, and then he go to the car.
Oh,
Now, all of a
9
sudden
out
she
of
on
10
the
women
dick.
go straight and trying to holler
Yeah.
at the nigga now, cause they think they doing it.
oh, is that
see,
your
I'm
car?
different, 'cause what I see is a
I really don't have a boyfriend.
Dudes be so dumb. Listen, man.
Hold up. You mean to tell me if you somewhere and a nigga sitting there in the Lambo and he try to give you some rap, you ain't gonna say nothing?
No, but no, this is how they do it. The way that they do it,
Car's not doing it for me.
they dress bummy on purpose.
Oh, I see it. I'm questioning her.
I've never seen pranks before. That's why.
It would automatically make
So a
you
guy
vote.
come by on a unicycle to get more love than the nigga.
It's
You
nice.
stupid. I ain't said.
He come through with a unicycle, he get some ribbon. Hey, where you going? Huh? Where you going?
I got proof because you know what you know how you real quick. Right here. Jason Jackson said, hey, Big Mooney, it's never the clothes, always the man in it.
I used to strike gold when I just got off of work back in the day.
Man, shit, when I worked in correction, all I wore was my uniform.
Yeah, when I was down Republic.
Let me make a disclaimer. A lot of shit that y'all talk about, I'm green to because I've been with one woman. I don't know nothing about that shit. I like I said, I turn down more pussy probably than niggas get. I mean, it's just not me. They don't do nothing for me. I don't care what you look like, what you bringing to the table. Bitches, you gonna take care of me.
Good job, Sam, but I done fucked some holes in my life.
You know what I'm saying?
I couldn't stop.
If I go down, is you gonna take care of my fucking kids and my family?
I understand that's cool.
That's my mentality.
But my mentality before was, gotta fuck these hoes. Like, I woke up every day like, they gotta be fucked, so why can't me and Kenny do it? I'll put somebody in it with me. Why we can't do it?
Hey, Kenny, Oliver said, dominate our mind. You ain't got to press the 350. So he agreeing with you with the comment on the workout. Katoya said, dudes with big cars are fake clown ass dudes.
No.
And a lot of those guys that you talk about that pump all the big weights, get no pussy.
Some of them.
Big guys like big cars. It's just the way you go. Okay.
Here's how
like,
you approach her.
Say
You in your car.
you brought yourself a nice car. Park it, shut the fuck up, and go where you going at.
Right.
No. Because some niggas do this. 10 minutes before the club let out, oh, they gone. They out front. You got that motherfucker strategically parked in the front. You know what I'm saying?
But then you wondering why a week later your house done got robbed and all this, and you see the bitch running away on the camera and jumping in a Sentra. They done robbed the shit out of you.
That you thought was her brother, he fucking dug shit out of her.
Yeah.
And he got her. He done climbed all in your shit and took all your shit. All your designer shit and everything.
I seen a shit on Facebook before where this nigga, he whining and dining the bitch, doing all this and that. And then she ain't letting him hit her nothing. So she pulls somewhere and she get on the back of a bike with a nigga, a pedal bike. Oh, that Hennessy for me, boo, thanks. He pull off with the funky bitch.
Shit crazy, man.
My thing is, this is a vitamin of the day. Be who you are. Don't try to lead. If you have money, do not try to lead off with money.
It's not going to get you no extra points.
Yeah.
And like,
don't do it.
Depending on the situation, but it's only going to get you used. That's what it's going to get.
Captain Chesapeake said it best. Be somebody important.
Yeah, you can't let everybody know your business. Not saying now, I'm gonna say no. Not everybody has malicious intent or bullshit intent. You know what I mean, to enter your life, but a lot of people do. So you got to keep cautious from all angles. You damn near got to interview a motherfucker. You know how you trying to get a CEO job? You go to like 5 interviews and shit, man. You figure all the shit you can about them, but you can't let everybody in your circle. You know how everybody in this room know how it is. Well, as far as the street game and shit, you know what I'm saying? You don't let everybody around you and seeing what you doing and stuff like that because they hungry too.
My father did not know where I lived at for 10 years.
These dudes, you think a lieutenant want to stay a lieutenant? You know what I'm saying?
He can get what you got.
Who the fuck?
Most cruddy niggas always get killed by the best person they know.
Yeah.
Because that's the only person who know how to catch you. Know how to know when you were off.
Smartest dude I ever saw in a movie, and people may disagree. Oh, but that was his homeboy. But he had in his mind, yo, if you go against me and do this, you'll do anything. Tony Montana, when he killed Manolo.
For fucking with his sister.
If you did that, you'll do anything. I told you not to mess with her. He did it anyway. So, okay, now and Tony mind, I'm sure he like, yo, you'll do anything now, yo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll do anything.
I cut people right off. No, now I can't trust you at all.
Once a motherfucker once they throw a flag on a play on a football game, what happened? It stopped, right?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Same thing in real life. Like Sam will say this shit all the time. Yo, when you see motherfucking red flags or whatever other person, do not give this person your energy, meaning
Don't
your
do it.
vagina.
Don't do it.
Do not give it to him.
And
Get the
I'm
fuck
being-
out
I'm
of
being
there.
honest, ladies. Take a 90.
Stop
30
raising
day-
bombs.
A 30-day and turn it into a 90-day to a 6 months to a year sabbatical, man. Stop fucking. Stop. Because that's the only way you're going to get an understanding of your own self. You got to turn this shit inward. And then, my brothers, it's the same thing for y'all, man. If you're not even a Muslim, you should be doing something right now to cleanse your motherfucking body of the bullshit you've been doing to it. And not only putting in it, I'm talking about the shit you programming in your mind, the shit that you think that you need, that you don't really need. You know what I'm saying? It's like
You got to start with
that includes people
deprogramming.
and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of niggas think they need all this accessories and shit to function in life when you don't, man. If you gotta have a certain amount of things to go around certain people, don't fuck with them people.
Yeah.
Any motherfuckers you need to stay far away from.
That's crazy.
You know what?
Prime example, I'm sitting around my brothers with my slippers that my dog had chewed up before. I don't give a fuck, but I'm in good company.
We got this thing where us as a culture, we so worried about what the next person think about you. I never gave a one fucking fuck about what somebody cared about me. I could care less.
When you got confidence in yourself and you know who the fuck you are, then at the end of the day, none of this shit.
Tell him, Big Rob.
Listen, man.
He just come out of nowhere like that. That's what I'm saying.
all of this is dope. All this dope advice, right? But like, simplify. Put all that shit in a suitcase and throw it in a corner. When you wake up tomorrow, enjoy your morning.
Yeah.
Enjoy your coffee. Enjoy the conversation you have. Enjoy the walk. Stop thinking about all this dumbass shit. For real. I mean, go find somebody decent just because you just being regular.
Yeah.
And what's that breakdown?
And motherfuckers are scared to be regular, Kenny. They so scared.
Back what you give.
That's why you got all these females with the makeup and the lashes, because they are scared to be who they are. That's why I commend my lady. She don't wear none of that shit.
Why are you
And look immaculate naked.
I
Sorry.
don't understand why people waking up and going, who am I today? I just can't take it because
What's wrong with being a square? That's all I'm saying.
I better square my whole Niggas don't even know, nigga. I was the smartest nigga in class. I was tutoring niggas and all that, and I still had the fucking tone on me.
And it's crazy. It's crazy because
You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't know that. A lot of niggas don't know that. Niggas used
all
to
of us,
basketball star nigga that couldn't do fucking pass none of his tests, nigga. I was teaching nigga how to do simple shit.
and the thing about it, all of us became popular people in our younger days out of nowhere. Like it just
being your fucking
it just
self.
exactly. It just happened that way.
Who the fuck? Everybody right here was just being themselves. I didn't do nothing extra. I was just being same. When I showed the fuck up, I didn't take shit off of motherfuckers. I didn't let nobody bully me. I wasn't no chump. I was smart. I let motherfuckers know I was smart. You know what I'm saying? I was being myself.
You know, Sam, the only difference now with me is I know how to keep it till I need to.
You know which one to turn on. You know which one to turn on when you need to turn it on. That's it.
Most of the time, I'm sitting back cracking a joke, laughing.
But when
I never understood how nigga would be a fucking like jealous or envious of a grown man. Like why would you why you worrying about what the fuck I'm doing when I got on, how my hand look, what bitch I'm fuck? Why is you worrying about that?
And men do that.
I'm telling you.
now in high school, wait a minute, I beg to differ.
I was light skinned, but I was short. Then all the dark skinned tall niggas did like me. What nigga? You don't even know me.
In high school, me and Keno made a living off of making people cry and stuff like that. But we were drowning on the inside ourselves, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They tell me, that's the thing that they don't get. So we were so hilarious, like the girl told Shannon on the phone there. Oh, I know her because I remember she used to be in Sunday school. And I was like, that was that. Y'all don't know how fucking depressed our house was when my mother with 5 daughters and she got to take care of everybody. I'm the youngest, so I'm getting everybody hand-me-down shit. So I'm cracking on y'all, bitch. to keep them laughing.
You outside on frustration every day.
They don't know how it feel to wake up to a foot in your ass because you forgot to take the damn trash downstairs. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just walk in the kitchen and get stole. You don't remember what the fuck you did. Like, what I do?
Some of the most tender dick shit, you know what I mean? Like, you get to work and everybody talking about who you fuck. Wow. And then like, and you know, it's like, damn, like what the fuck?
Is that, I'm that important?
Job.
That's crazy.
Worried about you.
Maybe on job.
Yeah.
You know, he fuck shorty, you in his face, just so she can talk to him.
That's the insecurity. And that's what I'm saying. And then let's split.
I remember nigga did that to me and shit in the prep. No, he married.
A lot of niggas is like that because they was raised by women. They sat around on them conversations y'all was having.
What is called gossip. They
They
gossip.
or whatever. And niggas is like that. And now you insecure because you don't know how to feel good about whatever the fuck God gave you.
Hey, welcome to the gossip corner.
You understand what I'm saying? It's like I never understood that. Like dudes used to look at me and be mad at me because I'm cool with what the fuck I got. This is what God gave me. I can't go, what the fuck? I can go, I'm not Mr. Potato Head. I can't take something on, put something on. This is what the fuck I am. What the fuck I'm supposed to do with it?
It used to be
I'm gonna
dudes.
be angry what the fuck I got.
But
No, I'm
listen,
not.
yo, this real shit, yo. Niggas used to be mad at me because I was cool with dudes everywhere. I was cool with Junction guys,
Why you fuck with them?
Riggs and
Nigga,
Papa
why you
Grove,
fuck with- nigga, I'm getting money
niggas
on
from
that.
up Fairview and Fairfax and all that. I was just a dude that was cool with. I knew my home base. I was just cool with everybody.
That's not being a credit nigga. They got to look at you.
Yeah, yo, we got a beef with the Junction. No, y'all got a beef with the Junction. Them niggas cool with me.
Niggas hate that you the nigga that can't, that
Don't need a crutch.
You can leave out of your
You don't got a crutch.
I go East Baltimore. I go down Junction. I go down Emerson Avenue. I go Emerson Village. I go out Cherry.
But you know how many issues I have solved, so it was good that I was that
You was that
nigga
nigga.
to be a diplomat from my neighborhood.
I was telling my wife coming up,
Yeah.
I was like a pivot piece in a lot of different neighborhood beefs because I was cool with niggas. I grew up with these niggas and I knew, and everybody would always say, yo, talk such and such, yo, and you know what I mean? Like it was always one of them situations where I went to school with somebody, I was cool with this person or something. I was just one of those people. I'm not gonna call it neutral because I am from a certain neighborhood. That's my neighborhood. That's where I grew up at. But I'm cool with everybody.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put myself in a situation where I can't go nowhere. Cause I'm always some fucking where doing something. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I am watching them and observe because I know niggas is out here be on their shit or whatever.
And that's what I was gonna say,
But I'm not
Stan.
gonna chill. I'm not gonna not live my life because of all the
Because
shit that go on.
I have solved a situation. Like, okay, this is on ice, this person on ice. I'm like, nah, yo, this my brother, you my brother. Come on, it's cool. But it was a fuck nigga. You know the fuck nigga.
Fuck them niggas.
And come around and still keep the beef going. And then later as adults, this man got explained to him
when we met
about the fuck shit.
We used to do the cookouts. The black men coming together.
Yeah.
Black men coming together. It consisted of Emerson Avenue niggas, Liberty Heights niggas, Falls Heights niggas, and the Junction. Right? That all came about because at some point in time, in some faction, our neighborhoods might have been cool and then they was beefing. Like to the point where we running down on them, they running down on us. We see them, we fight. You know what I'm saying? It's like I got to the point where they was doing parties, we was all doing parties. It did not make sense for niggas to come together as a unit because when we did that, it calmed the whole fucking West Baltimore down. Like niggas didn't understand that. Cause I'm talking about niggas, we shot at each other face to face. We in the party bus, passing blunts, talking shit, chilling. Because niggas getting to understand that. Cause one thing I was telling niggas, I said, yo, you gotta make a choice. You wanna be a gangster or you wanna get money. You can't do both. They don't mix.
My uncle told me that. He said you can't be a gorilla and get money at the same time.
You can't do it. And niggas to this day still say, yo, I thank you for that shit because it make niggas look at life from a different perspective. If these niggas, the young niggas looking at the older niggas, like if these niggas can put that shit down and put it behind them and get money, we could do the same thing. And they've been following suit to this day, 20 odd 5, whatever fuck it is, years later, niggas still coming up to me, yo, thank you for that. You know what I'm saying? For calming shit down, cause a lot of niggas could have lost their life on dumb shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When I say dumb shit, some of the shit that niggas get out here and fuss and fight about is the dumbest shit in the world, yo. It don't even make sense. Oh, yo, look at me. Who the fuck you think he is? That nigga ain't getting no money. I'm getting more money than him. Nigga, you sound so stupid.
That's like my neighborhood and Keno neighborhood, right? Me and Keno, we've been cool since 6th grade. Only thing separate his neighborhood from my neighborhood is a cut and a block.
That's it.
It was because of 2 niggas. While our neighborhood beef with this neighborhood. They're like, yo, how you gonna go hang around there? I didn't shoot at them.
I got it all the time.
And he would come around my way.
Yo, why you down there, yo? Cause y'all niggas ain't spending no money.
Yeah.
I give it to you straight the fuck like that, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm getting money. I'm about to bread, nigga.
Yeah.
I came to get this bread. I got a purpose. I want to buy these houses and do what the fuck I'm doing. If you bitches ain't gonna spend no money with me, I'm going where the niggas.
I used to tell a nigga quick,
spend
yo,
the bread.
I don't fuck with that nigga like that. Man, that nigga just bought 4 ounces off me, nigga. Fuck you.
Yeah, you
You
want
know what I'm saying?
One day, Donald from down Pulaski put up a post on Facebook and was like, do you know if y'all niggas was in your kids' lives, how many young guys wouldn't be out here killing? Because everybody father,
we know
grew
each
up
other.
with each
We
other.
know
If
each
you look
other.
at your kid's life and you just think, yo, I know your father, and the fathers get the
Prime example. Prime example.
One
One of my man's son beat my other man's son up. They didn't know each other. It's over a girl. We broke in the house, beat the nigga up while he sleep. Kind of find out, I'm talking to one dude, he telling me what the fuck happened. I go talk to another dude, he telling me what happened. I said, yo, I just talked to such and such, yo, he say his son, bop, bop, bop. He like, yo, it's the girl. Then we go find out, and I got to get the 2 fathers together because now this shit was about to get ugly.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And niggas talk to each other like, all right, so they squash the whole situation. But niggas don't be knowing that their kids don't understand that we all know each other. If we don't know each other, we know who the fuck they are. We could put a finger on them. I could say, yo, call my man so he can call X, Y, Z and squash that shit. Because half of the time niggas is fussing and fighting over it.
And that's the real shit ever because half of the city, I mean, think about it, that come out of our era, everybody know fucking each other. Either we went to school with each other or you done hung. If you was a nigga like me,
or nigga knew who the fuck you was. Just out of fucking respect. That's such and such. That's Joe from down da da da. You know what I'm saying?
There were plenty of times I saw little young dudes and I had to put them on P because I'm like, you know, I know your father.
Yeah.
And I know your father ain't this
up on
dude
kids
that
all
play
the
with you like that.
Like, nigga, I know who your father is. Call your father right now.
Yeah.
Put him on fucking FaceTime your father. And then you see you out here acting like you tough. Nigga, you ain't tough.
Yeah.
Fuck out here. Tight ass pants. You got a pocket.
Yeah.
tight pants, lighter hanging from him, keys.
You can't even run. Nigga pull a gun out your pants so tight you can't even stretch your leg. You can't even get a full stride.
You want I saw a video, man, you know, God rest his soul, of the dude that had the little car dealership over there on 25th Street. And the young guy that shot him, man, it looked so weird to me. Because he was like,
I saw some shit where the niggas just pulled up. There's 4 niggas jump out. They all get in a line and they start banging. And then they kept jumping back because one of them, it was like the whole thing was scared. I was like, I would never take none of these niggas nowhere to do nothing with me. All of y'all are scared. You scared of your own fucking gun.
They don't know what they're doing.
that's that dude. He was like, bah, 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 bah. I'm like, is this nigga serious?
Baker and Bentlow shooting like that killed the old lady.
I mean, the thing about it, though, is like, back in our day, we used to, I'm going to just say it. Back in the day, East Side, they used to do drive-bys and all that silly stuff. Over West, everything's past the statute of limitations. I work for Catholic Charities.
I want to see your face, nigga. I want you looking.
We're going to walk up on you and give it to you because we want you to know that we did it.
I don't need to shoot 1,000 bucks.
You don't stab somebody in the back.
I
You
come
turn
to get
them
one
around.
motherfucker, I'm gonna get the one motherfucker.
So they'll know that you did it.
Right.
That shit
You
crazy.
know?
Because everything is right in your face, especially like the incident we talked about earlier. If a motherfucker say when I see you is on, you on point from that point until you see that.
Absolutely.
If a female tell me that, I'm a trust it. If a chick tell me that, I'm a trust
He
it.
thought, yo, what? He ain't, because he probably never been in one of them situations where niggas say on site. He might not. Ain't
Nigga, when I
never been.
see you is on site, nigga, especially if I'm where you hang.
If a nigga catch you on a foul with something he love, every time he see you,
That shit used
it's
to be
gonna play in his head. He's gonna do
him
something
and
to
his beef
you.
from over East Show. Every time they saw each other, they fought. That shit was, and that was before.
That's how the two dudes was from Keno way and my way.
Every time
they saw
and then they would
each other,
get up.
it was
It was
on.
like a cartoon. Shake hands and say, all right, nigga, next time.
Like itchy and
That
scratchy.
shit was crazy.
That's how them two dudes was, yo.
Next time, nigga, next time.
Every time they saw each other, whether they was in jail at the same time, one of them was gonna stab the other. It was always something. It was itchy and scratchy.
Kind of grudges, you can't help but to pay attention. That chick that they on the phone with Shane, I'm like, shit, no, take the video off me. Like now, I gotta look at you. Like who else you know? And then she named 3 other bitches that I don't fuck with that she's besties with. Now you gotta come here and do your show. Come on out. Cause now I gotta feel like, cause I'm a person who my mother was murdered by her husband, so I don't let shit, nothing.
You gotta walk out here with a timeless gun like Rambo.
I might get one. Just for the record,
But-
alcohol stuff.
That's what's up. The thing.
Shout out to my man Al for the Bro Show shirt.
Yeah, that's what we
Logo
wearing.
is tight,
Mine got
Al.
the Fat Albert fit, but I'm good. If Big Mike can wear a shirt like that, so can I. Sorry, Big Mike. But we about to get on up out of here. This been the Bro Show. Big
Appreciate y'all,
Tone.
man. Samuel speaks, man.
Keno life cultivator. Let's get it.
Big Rob, man. Thank y'all for tuning in.
And we gonna get on the
And you
fuck
broke
out
the
of here.
And living in the back.
Timeless alcohol. Shit probably won't get you drunk, but at least try.
And that's the hate shit right there.
I'm a hater.
Your little alcohol.